Okay, so you guys, we're back in the seat. The Hollyland Lark, man. You know what, guys? I surprisingly don't mind using this microphone kit for vlogging. Hollyland Lark, or should I just say Hollyland, right? As a company, you guys hear all that noise moving around? Anybody want to guess where that microphone is? You may have guessed it. If you've been here long enough, you may have guessed it. Again, I actually don't mind this microphone. I don't mind using it as a vlog microphone because it's the quality, first of all, is really good. And then it's really small. My gimbal wants to start vibrating. You came here because you want to know if this is a one-hit wonder, right? I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to go over a couple of things with you guys with this microphone kit that most people don't talk about. I asked if this was a one-hit wonder because you see people make videos on it the first week it came out and then it just disappears. I'm here to show you guys that this microphone kit could be worthy, guys. It could be worthy, but let me show you some of the features that people don't talk about that you may or may not even know about. And I'll do a range test because some people still want to know how consistent the range is, even though a lot of people has done range tests on this. I'm just going to give you one. So that's the first thing we're going to start this off with. It's a range test. All right, so for this part of the test, I had to walk this already. All right, so I walked this route and tested out 300 meters of range and then came back, obviously with my back turned. Not hold up. This microphone does not hold up when you have your back turned, so I'm going to take the microphone out of my shirt and I'm going to place it behind the back of my hat so that the microphone itself maintains line of sight with the camera. You guys can still see me? Yep. All right. A little bit past the 30. You guys can see. Hear and see, actually. So, all right, now, come on, man, stop making all that damn noise. There you go, the meat wagon. Okay, guys, next test. This next test is gonna be audio stress. We're gonna do an audio stress test in this next clip. So what we're gonna do is, I just now turned the APU for this truck on, which is the little small generator motor that provides power to the truck without me having the actual truck's engine running. So we're gonna go outside, we're gonna go by the exhaust side with the decibel meter. I'm gonna show you guys the decibel meter and we're gonna hear what it sounds like with the noise cancellation and without noise cancellation. Now, noise cancellation right now, I have it set to just soft, or should I say weak. There's two levels, there's weak and there's strong. You set it by connecting the USB-C receiver into a USB-C phone or tablet or whatever the case is. You download the Hollyland Lark or the Hollyland app or whatever. When you connect the USB-C receiver to your cell phone or your tablet, whichever device you have the Hollyland Lark's app downloaded to, you'll be able to find this microphone on that device. And then you can set basic settings. You can set volume, what the volume is going to always be like if you have it connected to a device via USB-C. Right now I have mine set to 3 out of 6. You can set how you want the noise cancellation, or what setting you want the noise cancellation to be on when you turn it on. Turning on the noise cancellation on this device is easy. You just press one of the orange buttons on either a receiver or the transmitter, and it turns it on and off. Holding down the same button will turn the device on or off. If you're talking about the USB-C receiver, holding the button down, the orange button, just doesn't do anything, okay? So tapping it though, short press will turn noise cancellation on and off. So you can set that to be either strong or weak. I usually go weak because strong is just a lot of processing going on, and you could ruin your audio going strong, and that applies to most microphones on the market anyways. But so I have mine set to weak. So I'm gonna let you guys hear what that sound like. I'm gonna show you guys what the decibel reading is, so you kind of have an idea on like how it handles certain decibels. Decibels is one thing, frequencies is another, but that's for another video. Let's get out there and see what it sounds like. All right, so this is the exhaust side of the whole situation. No, it's not. This is neither. Let's go on the side where the motor and the exhaust is. Let's see what it sounds like. All right, so this is the generator motor. All right. Got 81 decibels. We're gonna put it right where the microphone is. So right where the microphone is. We're like 79, 78 decibels. And this is how I sound. Now 79, 78 decibels really ain't loud at all right, truth be told. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna turn the motor of the truck on. I might get a little more decibels out of that, and then we'll see what that sound like. All right, so here we got the motor on. We're gonna put the This thing is ridiculous. So we got 82 to 84 decibels, and this is pretty much how it sounds. So if you're gonna record in such an environment as this noise, this is how it's gonna handle it. Now I'm gonna turn noise cancellation on. Since I have the microphone buried inside of my shirt, I can just tap it on the USB-C receiver on the side of the camera, and it'll turn the noise cancellation on. That's another good thing about this microphone kit. This is how it sounds, facing 80-something decibels of noise. What do you think? Hey, the next thing we're gonna talk about is charging. If you get the kit with the 2 receivers and 2 transmitters, one of the receivers has a 3.5 millimeter plug that you will plug into like a Sony ZV-1, ZV-E1 or something like that. The other one is just a USB-C receiver. That's the one I'm gonna use with my cell phone, with my DJI Action 5 Pro, with my Insta360 Ace Pro 2. Those are the only 2 cameras. I think the DJI Pocket 3 will allow you to use this as a direct USB-C plug-in receiver. Now, the USB-C receiver that has the 3.5 millimeter plug, that one has its own built-in internal battery. That battery lasts about 9 hours, a rough estimate. The same way the transmitters last about 9 hours each, which is actually really, really impressive for such a small package that's relatively cheap. Now, the USB-C receiver, that one gets its power from the device you plug it into. So if you plug it into your cell phone, as you guys can see, it's brick outside because you see smoke coming out of my mouth for steam. If you use a USB-C receiver into your Action 5 or your Ace Pro 2 or your cell phone or your tablet, guys, you can use this with a whole bunch of things. If you have a computer or a laptop that uses USB-C for audio, you can just plug this into that and get your audio, that way. Now, if you do it that way, something cool can happen when you're using the USB-C receiver. It has another USB-C port. I can't show it to you, but look right here because I have it on the video. That USB-C port can be used for 2 things, guys. It can be used to do pass-through fast charging, which I'll let you guys, I'm gonna explain that to you guys right now in the next set of videos, or this next video clip. All right, so we have charging without the Hollyland Lark's receiver plugged in. 44 minutes till full. Now this is a supercharged setup. This is like, I think 35 watts of charging. 44 minutes till full, okay? Now we're gonna disconnect the charge. We're gonna put the USB-C receiver into the cell phone, and then we're gonna plug that same charging plug into the Hollyland to see if we go from 44 minutes to anything else. What is it? Is that's fast charging. It doesn't do ultra fast charging, but it does allow fast charging. Went from 44 minutes to 47 minutes. Pretty cool, isn't it? Now there's something else you need to know. So as you guys can see, right here is my cell phone. Okay, I have my cell phone recording me, and you can hear me tapping the microphone. I have my cell phone recording me, and then we got the Insta360 X4 recording me. Both are using the same audio source. So what happens is you use a 3.5 millimeter audio cable with one camera. It has to be like this. One camera has to use the 3.5 millimeter cable, and the other one, you'll take the USB-C port of the receiver that has a 3.5 millimeter port as well, and you take the USB-C cable and run it to any USB-C able camera, whether it be your cell phone, whether it be the Ace Pro 2, the DJI Pocket 3 can do USB-C audio, and the DJI Action 5 Pro. So if you have any of those cameras, you can do USB-C charging with the USB-C cable. I have the USB-C cable. See, look, it's plugged into the USB-C port of the receiver. And I have that cable going all the way to the actual cell phone, recording us all at the same time with the X4 and the cell phone. Can't beat that, man. That's a pretty cool feature that I think is underrated, because you guys who do podcasts, you guys who do interviews, you can have one camera recording one person and your phone or another camera recording the other person. You can use this with 2 action cameras. Let me put this down so I can talk with the X4. You can use 2 action cameras. For example, we have the 3.5 millimeter audio cable plugged into the actual X4. I can have the DJI Action 5 Pro over here with the USB-C cable plugged into it using the same microphone or microphones. You can do this with both microphones if you get the kit that has 2 microphones. I could have an Action 5 over here with the USB-C cable plugged into it, and I could have an Ace Pro camera over here, or the X4, or the Action 5 with the 3.5 millimeter audio adapter that DJI actually offers. So yeah, get creative, guys, get creative. All right, let's talk about audio quality. Oh shit. So right now, I'm outside. It's windy outside. I have this stupid microphone, as you guys can see right here on my jacket. The LED lights is what's giving me the light. Yes, the DJI Action 5 Pro is really that good at low light. This is what it sounds like. I'm facing the wind right now. This is the wind hitting me. It feels like it's about 16, 17 miles per hour winds. This is how it sounds with the microphone exposed. Now, if we take the windsock off the microphone, because I see a lot of people, they'll walk around without the windsock. Wait a minute, I gotta go back on that side to get back. Oh, hell no. So this is how it's going to sound if you guys are going to record without the windsock out in the open. Do you hear anything? Okay, we're gonna put noise cancellation on. Remember, I have my noise cancellation set to weak. You got weak and you got strong. Mine is set to weak because I feel like strong is a little too much noise canceling. And if you guys didn't know, this microphone kit uses noise cancellation in a form of dropping your decibels. So basically, if you put it on weak, it lowers your decibels by 10 decibels from wherever it's set at. And then if you put it on strong, it'll reduce it by 10 decibels. Now let me put this windsock back on just in case the audio is getting a little screwed up from the wind. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to put it in my shirt like I normally do, because I hate having microphones exposed. So I'm going to tuck it inside of my shirt if I can get it in here. All right, and this is how it sounds if it's tucked away in my shirt. Noise cancellation is on. I'm going to turn it off. So now you can hear what it sounds like when it's off and you have it concealed. Me personally, I don't think you hear the audio difference, but I don't think having it out, in my opinion, it's not worth having it out than just concealing it and then having that clean looking, setup going on. So anyways, let's go on to the next subject. Well, I guess you can. The thing about this microphone is it doesn't have things like clipping control, volume control. So when you're using this microphone, because it is a basic functioning microphone with some features like decibel gain adjustments and stuff, you want to play around with your motorcycle. If you're going to motovlog with it, you got to know your motorcycle. I have a windscreen. I'm on a sport touring bike, so I have a lot of wind protection. So if I can get up to speed, for example, and my audio can sound pretty good because one, I have a quiet helmet, and two, like look at, we're up to highway, typical highway speeds, at least in America. That's what we're doing. I have my windscreen twitched and on the riding height. My visor's obviously closed. I can go and lower my visor, allow all the wind to hit the helmet. This is how it's going to sound. So you guys have to figure out the volume level on your actual microphone. Can it be done? Sounds like it can. You guys just heard what you just heard. Sounds like it can be done. You just have to play around with your settings. Placement. Let's talk about placement. So let's talk about positioning. All right. There's so many different ways to put, so many places that you can put this microphone for audio. If you think you might want to use it for a motovlog microphone, there are better options on the market, obviously things with more tech in them. But if you wanted to use this, you can use Velcro. You can take Velcro and stick one side of the Velcro on the back side of the actual microphone, and then stick the other part inside your helmet where you see it to be comfortable. Mine is connected to my Sena. You can see my Sena headset right here. I have a microphone boom that goes right inside my helmet, and I clipped my microphone to that helmet. That way I didn't have to do any Velcroing. You could get a magnet, a 3M magnet, okay? Obviously you want to get a magnet that comes with two pieces. One piece that'll stick to the actual microphone itself. The other part will actually stick to the inside of your helmet. You can find a nice comfortable spot to have it so it's not pressed up against your mouth all crazy. And that's another way you can mount it to your helmet. There's so many different ways. You guys get creative. You see the design of the microphone. I'm getting hit with this nasty side wind, so get on out of it real quick. So you guys could there's so many different ways and places where you can mount this microphone if you want to use it for motovlogging, because not everybody has money, first of all, to just buy different microphones for different things. If you want this to be the do all be all, that's what this whole video is about. It's about showing you guys different scenarios and using this microphone to see that maybe it'll work for you. We got noise cancellation on right now. I wanted you guys to hear how this microphone sounds with noise cancellation on. My noise cancellation, because with this microphone kit, there's only basic functioning when it comes to turning this thing on and off. You can only just turn when it's noise cancellation. You can only turn noise cancellation on or off. Pressing the orange button on either the microphone or the receiver will turn it on or off. You can only adjust the settings on how strong you want it to be when you turn it on. When you connect the USB-C receiver to your cell phone, it's usually going to be either be weak or strong. I personally always pick weak because I feel like strong is too much with any microphone kit when you talk about wind reduction or noise cancellation, with whichever it actually has the algorithm to be when you turn it on as a function. And okay, let's see, we'll get up to highway speeds here. So I usually like to go on the weaker side. Now with this microphone, oh, here we go. All right, so this is how it sounds at highway speeds. Now, here we go. Come on, people. So I have this one turned on to weak. So this is how it sounds when it's on weak. My windscreen is at its normal ride height right now. The thing is situated in front of my mouth, clipped onto my microphone boom from my Sena headset. This is how it sounds. With this microphone kit, if you guys haven't heard earlier, because I know some of you guys don't be paying attention, noise cancellation on this what noise cancellation does with this microphone kit is it turns it down it turns down the gain settings to -10 when you have it set to weak, and -15 decibels if you have it set to turn on as strong. So that's how we just sound at highway speeds. Well, we're at the conclusion of this video. I conclude that you could actually use this microphone for many different things. It doesn't have to just be interviews and video conference calls. I mean, we've used it for Facebook Messenger voice messages. We've used it for WhatsApp voice messaging. It didn't work for Facebook video messaging, but you don't really necessarily need it to, right? But for everything else, motovlogging, regular vlogging, if you guys just need to have a good, reliable audio source, just don't turn your back from the audio source when you're more than like 20 feet away from the camera, you should be pretty fine. Do I recommend buying this microphone? Absolutely. It's been good. I mean, everything's all about placement. Your settings, it has multiple settings for a reason. So if you guys want to use it for anything you saw in this video, you're going to have to tailor it to your situation. Your bike may be louder than mine, for example. It may be windier outside. If it's windier outside, you want to put more effort into concealing the microphone and definitely using the windsock. There's something I'm going to show you guys, that thing right there. I purchased this on Amazon. It comes in a pack of a ton of them. What you can do with that is you can put that over the actual microphone of this microphone and then put the windsock on. That will give you extra wind protection and sort of clean up the audio frequencies a little bit as well. Sometimes I've used that with a lav mic inside of my helmet before. Doesn't work quite well in the helmet like your motorcycle helmet, because there's just a lot more, like there's vibrations, there's wind, there's all kinds of things that kind of come in, and with a regular lav mic, they're too sensitive for motovlog work, in my opinion. You have to get the lav mics that have a very low sensitivity. That way they don't pick up every single thing, and then it'll pick more of your voice than anything else. So without further ado, guys, like I said, get in the comments below. I probably could have added some more things in this video, but it makes for good conversation and engagement. So without further ado, you guys go on ahead and get in there, comment, let me know what you think, let me know what you guys want to see in the next video. And any questions you may have, I'll answer them. So Jay on the Segway, thanks for watching. Peace.